Hi guys, welcome to the channel Learn Concepts with Nikhil. Discover, learn, and grow. In the previous videos, we have learned about the definitions of data, DBMS, DBMS, and like we have also learned about breaking the last table into smaller chunks, smaller tables, and normalization techniques. And also, we have learned about the concepts and properties of primary key, unique key, as well as foreign key. And this is the third video of the and this is the third video of the series SQL for data analytics and business analytics. So in this third video, in this particular video, we will be learning about relationships and the type of relationships are there in the databases. So yeah, in order to know how many types of relationships are there, we will be first getting to know about what are relationships. So a relationship defines how tables are related with each other. I said you right, like big tables say like we will be breaking down the small tables, smaller chunks में tables बन जाएगा करके. So those how those small tables are related with each other is called as relationship. And there are mainly three types of relationships. First one is one to one, second one is one to many relationship, and third one is many to many relationship. And as per the scope of this series, this course, we will be learning only two types of relationships. One is one to one relationship, and next is one to many relationship. We will eliminate and we will delete the many to many relationship. Why? Because like even industry experts don't prefer this many to many relationship. Why? Because yeah, it brings a lot of redundancy as well as a lot of complexity, right? So that is the reason why many don't prefer many to many relationship, and we will also eliminate that many to many relationship from our syllabus. So first one is like we will be discussing about one to one relationship. So as the definition says, for every one record of table A, we can fetch only one record of table B. Actually, there should be B, but I have written N. But uh, as per the definition, we can fetch only one record of table B from table A. So I'll show with a practical example. See, guys. So let's take a practical example. So let's take a practical example of one to one, and one to many relationship. So in one to one relationship, the definition says for every one record of table A, we can only fetch one record of table B. For example, let's take these two tables. Table one, we have the employee personal details, and in table two, we have employee professional details. That is nothing but in table A, we have the personal details like employee ID, employee name, and employee mail ID. In table 2, we have the professional details like employee department number and employee role. In both these tables, user ID is the common column, right? So with using this common column, I can fetch the data of table B. For example, let's see. Let's take table 1. I want to know the details of professional details of John Deere. So what we can do is like what it does is John Deere, it will be checking the user ID. Then it will be matching with the second table user ID, and it can fetch the department ID as well as role ID of the John Deere, John Doe, John Deere, something. So, but it is fetching only one record, right? John Deere does not have any more records here in the table two. He has only one record, right? So one-to-one relationship says that for every one record of table A, I want to know the details of John Deere. So we are getting the details of professional. We are getting the details of John Deere, and we are getting the professional details, right? So for every one record of table A, we can only fetch one record of table B. So John Deere ko like only he has only one record in table B. So we are getting only one record of table B of from table A. So if one-to-many relationships is somewhat different. For every record of table A, we can fetch multiple records of table B. For example, John Day is a critical resource and he is working in UX designing also, right? Like UX designing. Apart from developer, he also works in UX design department. So if I want to know the details of John Day, This John Day is fetching multiple records of a table B, right? In one-to-one, it is fetching only one record, that is developer. But in one-to-many relationships, we have added extra UX design department also, right? So it is fetching multiple records of table B, right? The table A record is fetching multiple records of table B. That is nothing but one-to-many relationships. So to say clearly, just remember this definition, guys. You will be understanding easily when we implement that in joins concept of MySQL. So for every one record of table A, we can only fetch one record of table B. That is for one-to-one relationship. And one-to-many relationship is nothing but for every one record of table A, we can fetch multiple records of table B. That is the difference between one-to-one and one-to-many.